Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket Championship. We are coming to you live from the Air India ground here in KALINA, Santa Cruz in Mumbai. This encounter taking place between the dynamic strikers and the Petit Panthers. Just a while ago, the Petit Panthers, they won the toss, elected to field first. So it is dynamic strikers who are batting. Sachin Jadhavar and Sarfaraz Jumani, the openers. Adish Gulecha, the bowler. Short ball, inside edge, luckily not going on to the off stump. Went straight back to the wicket keeper. The first over comes to a closure. 5 for no loss are the dynamic strikers. Vijay Jain with the ball. Well bowled, Vijay, right up there in the block hole. Did not pick it up at all, did the batsman there. Light slowly and gradually taking effect out here at the Air India ground. Days are shorter and the nights are longer. That's the season which we are in. Still waiting for the cold to come in, for it to get a lot more cooler, which it will in a week or two. This is the Petit Panthers bowling, won the toss, wanted to chase. Dynamic strikers started off sedately at the moment. Looking to drive that through extra cover, getting the inner half of the bat. Ball ending up at mid-on, will pick up a single, will the batsman there. Probably wanting something there, the batsman, probably a change of bats. Yes, that's what it is. Gave a hard-working Saurabh, getting him a bat quickly. Here we go. Vijay Jain with the ball. Looking to go over the top. Not getting bat to ball there. Feeling the heat, the batsman there. Looking to cut that one straight to backward point. Straight to extra cover that time. He's bowling well here is Vijit Jain. Sachin Jadwar, the man on strike. Here we go. Vijit Jain to Sachin Jadwar. Goes big this time. Has connected there. And the ball is in fact going to go straight to the fieldsman who drops it. At one point I really felt that he had connected that, but he did not. But the top edge was dropped just behind the bowler. So Sachin Jadwar surviving that particular catch. And he still lives to fight another day. 2 overs have been bowled. 7 for no loss are the Petit Panthers. Adish Gulecha with the ball. It's going to be Sachin Jadwar on strike. They've started off well, have the Petit Panthers. Had they've taken that catch, things would have been looking more brighter. Not to be the case this time round. Sachin Jadwar still out there to dynamic strikers' fortune. Here we go. Left arm seamer. Straight to backward point. No run there. Pressure is building on the two batsmen because they've started off sedately. This is the power play. You want to use the power play to your advantage as a batting unit. Well bowled. Well played. Sachin Jadwar. We're going to have to see how he approaches this innings, especially at this time, because the pressure is building on him. He's faced 9 balls for his 2 runs. He knows that his team is in the power play. He knows that he has to get a move on. Lucky to still be out there since he survived a chance. He's bowling well here is Adish Gulecha. Not giving the batsman too much to work with. Both batsmen now having a conference with each other. Some piece of advice from Sarfaraz Jumani to Sachin Jadwar. Not too sure what he must have told him, but we're going to have to see how Sachin Jadwar approaches the innings hereafter. Again a short ball, missing that ball. There was some width offered there. Sachin Jadwar, the man. Couple of balls now to go in the 3rd over. Adish Gulecha, the bowler. Sachin Jadwar on strike. Here we go. Outside the line of off stump. Well left there by the batsman Sachin Jadwar. Whatever Sarfaraz Jumani told Sachin Jadwar, it seems to be working. Probably told him to keep calm. Runs will come. Just play yourself in. That might have been the message. Don't try anything airy fairy. It's important for you to stay out there. Wickets are crucial in T20 cricket. Outside the line of off stump, beaten there. Sachin Jadwar unable to put bat to ball there. 3 overs have been completed. 7 for no loss are the Petit Panthers with Adish Kulecha bowling a maiden there. Well done, Adish. Vijay Jain to continue. Bowling from the pavilion end. Cut away, straight to extra cover. In fact, to his left. Managed to pick up the single there did Sarfaraz Jumani. Now it's going to be Sachin Jadwar on strike. The previous over bowled by Adish Kulecha was probably the first maiden over of the competition of the tournament. Goes big. The ball's gone high. And this time as well, the ball will fall in no man's land. Poor fielding there by the fieldsman at mid-on. He did not pick it up. And the last thing you want is to give a couple of chances to one of the openers. Don't forget they won the toss and elected to field first. Clearly wanting to pick up wickets. Probably lost the ball in the night sky, probably. But he never picked it up at all. The ball fell well besides him. Did not even come close to the ball there. Opting not to throw the ball to the stumps there, the bowler, Vijay Jain. But he should have done that. Although he felt that the batsman will make his ground. You never know. We don't have the DRS, but you don't know what the umpire looks at. Things could have been a different ball game had he have hit direct. But here we go. Sarfaraz Jumani now on strike. Cut away. Straight to point. He's running the single. Is Sachin Jadwar. This is going to be tight. The umpire's finger stays down. So good running from the duo at the end of it all. He ran quickly, did Sachin Jadwar there. Responded immediately to the call of Sarfaraz Jumani behind the wicketkeeper. Behind the stumps is always the non-striker's call. And he put his skates on there and got in with ease in the end. That's good to see that these two openers are not taking anything for granted. Sarfaraz Jumani there, the batsman, getting a single of the very first ball that he was on strike. Now the fifth ball of the fourth over going to be bowled. Now it's going to be Sachin Jadwar. Couple of very fairy shots. What could have been a wicket wasn't to be the case, but here we go. Looks to go big. Unable to put bat to ball there. Sachin Jadwar really struggling with the runs at the moment. Played out a maiden over in the previous over. So pressure really is on him. This is the last ball of the power play. They only have 10 runs on the board. The only good thing for them is that they haven't lost a wicket. So the last ball of the power play coming up. Vijay Jain bowling to Sachin Jadwar. What will Sachin do at the last ball of the power play? Will he look to go for the boundary or will he look to just play it on the merit of the cricket ball? Looking to go big again, has targeted the last ball in the last 3 overs as Sachin Jadhavar, but not to be the case with the bat, unable to put bat to ball. That is, 4 overs have been bowled. 10 for no loss are the Petit Panthers. Four balls have been bowled in the fifth over. Adish Gulecha continuing this time from the far end. Sarfaraz Jumani, the batsman, defends. No single there. This is the Petit Panthers versus the Dynamic Strikers. Petit Panthers, they won, sorry, I beg your pardon, the Dynamic Strikers, they won the toss, elected to field first. Petit Panthers so far have not quite gotten off to the start that they would have wanted to have done so with the number of runs on the board. Dot balls are not helping their cause. Another maiden year being bowled, this time by Adish Gulecha. 10 for no loss after 5 are the Petit Panthers. Adish Gulecha, having bowled 3 overs, has given away only 5 runs. Has bowled 2 maidens thereafter. The first over of his costed his team 5 runs, but thereafter hasn't given away a single run. That square cut will fetch Sarfaraz Sachin Jadwar a single rather. Now Sarfaraz Jumani on strike. We're going to have to see how he approaches this over. The field restrictions have been lifted. If you're thinking how come that is the case, that's because the power play overs, the rules are different in this tournament. The first 4 overs are mandatory batting power play overs, and the other 2 overs, it's the batting team that decides when to take it between the 11th and the 16th. If they don't end up taking it by the 15th and the 16th by default become power play overs. Nice straight drive there from Sarfaraz Jumani, taking the bail at the non-striking end. The man at long on was pretty straight. That's why I was able to collect it easily in the end. Now Sachin Jadwar on strike. Vijay Jain with the ball. What does Sarfaraz Sachin Jadwar have in store for us? He was egging and itching to up the ante. He has the opportunity now. He's faced 17 deliveries, I beg your pardon, for his 4 runs. So clearly the batsman struggling to put up runs on the board. But here is Sachin Jadwar. Once again, 2 lives to him. Vijay Jain to Sachin Jadwar. Outside the line of off stump, cut away straight to backward point. He's struggling to find the gap at the moment is Sachin Jadwar. Really unable to find the gaps. That is extremely frustrating if you're the batsman. You want to find a few gaps that'll ease the pressure off you. Not to be the case so far. Cut this time, in the air, in the gap she's going, into the boundary she'll go, much required there for Sachin Jadwar. Finally finds the gap, cuts it beautifully between short third man and short backward point. Well done there to Sachin Jadwar. Yes, it was airy-fairy, but to his fortune it was in the gap and it found the ropes. Wonderful stroke. Much needed for the Petit Panthers. Let's hope that he can bat freely from here. Sachin Jadwar, that is. Goes big again, finds the outside edge. Luckily falls in no man's land. Third man will get across and keep the batsman down to a couple of runs. Good running from the duo of Sachin Jadwar and Sarfaraz Jumani. Now a ball to go in the 6th over. Vijit Jain probably will bowl his last over and then come during the death to bowl his final over. But the captain opting for them to go big. An appeal, he has given him. Well. Anticlimax out here at the Air India cricket ground. The batsman feels he was always inside the crease. But he has been signalled out there, the batsman Sachin Jadwar. He will have to eventually walk back. Was a big appeal after he missed that big shot. Unable to put bat to ball again there. Well, I believe he was always in the crease there, wasn't he? Yes, he lost his balance, but I believe that was in the crease itself. It's too difficult to judge from this far, but either ways he has to walk back. Sachin Jadwar. And they've lost their first wicket, have the Petit Panthers. That completes the 6th over. 18 for 1 are the Petit Panthers. Sarfaraz Jumani on strike. Mihir Shah, the bowler, cut away. Besides point for a single. Now it's going to be the new batsman Samir Sheikh on strike. Mihir Shah with the ball. New batsman Samir Sheikh on strike. Off spinner, inside edge there. Will get off the mark with a couple of runs by the looks of it. Yes, they'll complete it easily in the end. So Samir Sheikh off the mark straight away with a couple of runs. Here we go. Sarfaraz, Samir Sheikh, I beg your pardon. Facing up to Mihir Shah. Tossed up. Looks to go big through the offside. Unable to put bat to ball there. Samir Sheikh. This is the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket Championship. We are coming to you live from the Air India ground in KALINA, Mumbai. Looks to go hard through the offside. Gets the inner half of the bat. Will pick up a single there, will Samir Sheikh. Now brings Sarfaraz Jumani on strike. He needs some runs under his belt as Sarfaraz Jumani. Batting on 7 of 16 balls. Not good enough in T20 cricket. You want the strike rate to be well in excess of 100. But he has struggled in the middle to make runs. Driven away through extra cover. This will meet the ropes. Good shot there from Sarfaraz Jumani. Much required under the circumstances. Yes, it was right up there, but he managed to find the gap. Took it on the full. Extra cover had no chance to stop it. The man in the deep was a mere spectator in the end. So finally getting one boundary under his belt does Sarfaraz Jumani there. Last ball of the 7th over. Mihir Shah to Sarfaraz Jumani. Tossed up again, taken on the full again. Down towards long on this time for a single to complete the 7th. 27 for 1 are the Petit Panthers. We're going to have to see the replay on this because I lost it. Due to some technical glitch, we can't get the replay. But a boundary nevertheless to Sarfaraz Jumani. He's bowling. Ankit, in fact, is the new bowler. Left arm spinner. Coming into the batsman down the leg side, will be signalled a wide there by the umpire. Tossed up. Will pick up a single down to long on. Swept away behind square this time. The ball will reach the ropes. Good shot there by Samir Sheikh. Lovely strike. Going down the leg side. Employing the sweep shot there. The batsman Samir Sheikh manages to find the boundary. At the end of it all, that's what they need. They need a flurry of boundaries. Do the Petit Panthers. So far they've been quiet. This time goes through the offside. Ball will be cut off in the deep. They'll pick up a couple of runs. The Divo, Samir Sheikh, the batsman there with those couple of runs. This is the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket Championship. We're coming to you live from the Air India Cricket Ground in Santa Cruz, KALINA. 7.4 overs have been bowled now. 39 for 1. They're getting close. They were struggling at one point of time. But it's good to see them stitching up partnership here. These two in the middle. Down the leg side will be signaled a wide there. Goes big through the onside. Long on will come around and keep it down to a single. Good fielding there by the fieldsman in the deep. Not allowing them to come back for the second. Now Sarfaraz Jumani on strike. Ankit the bowler. Played away neatly down to short third man. No run there to complete the 8th. 41 for 1 are the Petit Panthers. Now Mihir shot to Samir Sheikh. Here we go. Tossed up. Right up there. Played it down neatly for a single down to long off. Did Samir Sheikh there. Now Sarfaraz Jumani back on strike. Sarfaraz is looking better and better as time goes by. Batting on 17 now of 21. One would hope that he will catch up easily with the strike rate. He spent enough time out there, has Sarfaraz Jumani, looking for the whole-blooded cut shot. Could not put bat to ball there, probably trying to hit the ball a little too hard. Unable to put bat to ball there. Here we go. Mihir Shah with the ball. Sarfaraz Jumani with the bat. Crashed away through the offside. Running the first one hard, and the ball will beat the man in the deep. A boundary registered for the second time in that particular region for Sarfaraz Jumani. Strong on the cover drive earlier. This time it was off the back foot. Slammed it away. Superbly hit. The man in the deep had a few paces to go to his right, but could not make it in the end. So Sarfaraz Jumani picks himself up another boundary. And they're slowly and gradually catching up right now are the Petit Panthers. Sarfaraz Jumani with the bat. Well bowled. Calling him through quickly, Samir Sheikh there. He did stutter in the middle, did Sarfaraz Jumani. But finally makes his ground easily in the end. Couple of balls now to go in the over. Mihir Shah bowling to Samir Sheikh. Tossed up. Top edge. Fieldsman at square leg. Drops it. Another catch goes a begging here for the dynamic strikers. This time it's Samir Sheikh who survives. They say catches win you matches. So all you got to do is take them. But so far, the dynamic strikers have been really terrible with their catching. Three catches going down now. First off, the Sachin Jadhavar, the opener who's finally dismissed. And now Samir Sheikh. White signal there by the umpire. He's going to have to bowl that one once again. Samir Sheikh, here we go. Played away towards extra cover. Running the first one out. They're coming back for the second. No one standing at short extra cover. And a couple of runs to complete the ninth over. 52 for 1 are the Petit Panthers. New bowler being introduced into the attack. Harshit Jain will be bowling to Sarfaraz Jumani. Ball not bouncing as much as Sarfaraz Jumani expected. Asking for a wide ball there. But by the looks of it, that was a legitimate delivery. Short ball worked away on the onside. This could be tight, but he's made his ground. Has Samir Sheikh in the end was calling Sarfaraz through for a quick single there. Mid wicket doing really well to move to his right and take the ball and give it to the bowler. Direct hit was probably needed out there. It's good to see that Samir Sheikh survives that close call. Pulled away. He's probably found the gap there. Deep mid wicket. Will get there. Some soccer skills being shown out there by the fieldsman. That could have been dangerous. The last thing you want is to injure your ankle in any way. But he did that easily in the end. Did the fieldsman out there confidently that too. Harshit Jain. Sarfaraz Jumani with the bat. He's gone big. He's gone really big. The ball has gone over the ropes easily in the end for 6. Take that, says Sarfaraz Jumani. This is a stupendous hit. Got it right off the meat of the bat. Yes, it was a bit wide outside the run of off stump. It gave him room to swing his bat across. And he did that nonchalantly in the end. What a big, huge hit for 6. The ball's gone outside the ground. That's how well he connected the ball, did Sarfaraz Jumani there. Superbly hit, really. It's good to see Sarfaraz Jumani now cashing in. His strike rate has gone over 100 now finally. 32 of 29. Pushed away into the offside. Running the first one hard. Samir Sheikh's coming back for the second. Throw comes to the strikers and Sarfaraz Jumani. But all's well that ends well for the Petit Panthers. A ball to go now in the 10th. 62 for 1. They've done good catching up. Have the Petit Panthers worked the way down towards long on. Will pick up a single. Will Sarfaraz Jumani. So 10 overs have been completed. 63 for 1 are the Petit Panthers. Whilst the players take drinks, we'll take a 4-minute break and bring you live action from there. Sarfaraz Jumani on strike. Mihir Shah, the bowler, bowling from the pavilion end here. Off the back foot, straight to point. It's really good to see Sarfaraz Jumani cashing in. He spent enough time at the wicket, feeling confident about himself now. Straight down towards long off goes Sarfaraz Jumani here. Now Samir Sheikh on strike. Both batsmen looking dangerous at the moment for the dynamic strikers. They've put on a good partnership of 46 of just 26 balls. Just goes to show how well they've batted. Samir Sheikh, the batsman now. Flatter trajectory, played away into the offside. No run there for Samir Sheikh. Looking to cut that one hard, unable to put bat to ball there. Samir Sheikh. Just not able to read Mihir Shah in the best possible way. Mihir Shah is bowling well at the moment. Going on the back foot. He should have probably been on the front foot on that particular delivery. Straight back to the bowler. So a few dots being rung in here by Mihir Shah has given away only one run in the 5 balls that he has bowled. Tossed up, driven hard. Long off will cut it out. So just 2 runs coming off the 11th over. 65 for 1 are the Petit Panthers. Goes big through the onside as Samir Sheikh finds the gap. Superbly struck. Beating deep mid-wicket and deep square leg comfortably in the end. Starts the over on a high with a boundary. Rohit Durai, the new bowler who has been introduced into the attack. Goes big again, gets a top edge on that extra cover, circling underneath it, and he puts this one down as well in the end. Was a very difficult catch, to be fair to him, but he tried his level best there, did Mihir Shah, the fieldsman standing at extra cover. Wanted to go straight there, Samir Sheikh. Now goes big through the onside, and guess what? The ball will go into the ropes of 4, bisecting the fieldsman between deep mid wicket and long on. Threaded the needle there, did the batsman Samir Sheikh. This is a wonderful shot in the end. Just flicked it nonchalantly there, did Samir Sheikh. And how easily he found the gap as well. Was a top hit by Samir Sheikh. He seems to be motoring along well at the moment, Samir Sheikh. Off the back foot, down towards long off. Will pick up a single. Will the batsman? Now it's going to be Sarfaraz Jumani on strike. Facing up to Rohit Durai. Tossed up this time. Jumani goes big. And he goes big enough for 6. What a hit by Sarfaraz Jumani there. Taking full toll of that delivery and depositing it over the mid-wicket fence. This is quality batting now by these two. They've suddenly stepped on the gas and are not looking behind right now. This was a mighty hit, a powerful one of that. Over the top of mid-wicket, she went for 6. So this is turning out to be a very expensive over for Rohit Durai. A ball to come in the 12th. 82 for 1 now. Add another single to it. 83 for 1 are the Petit Panthers after 12. Mihir Shah to continue. Will be bowling to Sarfaraz Jumani. Here we go. Shorter, flatter in trajectory. Goes through the offside. Will find the sweeper in the deep. Will pick up a single here. Will Sarfaraz Jumani. Now brings Samir Sheikh back on strike. Samir has looked good since the outset. 27 of the 17 deliveries to him. Will be signalled a wide there. Was well besides the tram line. Played away down towards fine leg. Running the first one hard. Coming back for the second. Will Jumani go back for the third? No, he won't. Played nicely behind square there, Samir Sheikh. It's good to see these two breaking the shackles for the Petit Panthers. At one stage, they were really struggling with the runs. It's good to see them caught up, playing catch up, and has finally caught up. They will up the ante from here even further with the way they are batting. Just as I say that, was beaten out to the line of off stump. That can happen to anybody. It's absolutely fine. But overall, this duo has batted really well together. Down towards long off. Will pick up a single. Well, Samir Sheikh. Now Sarfaraz Jumani back on strike. Cut this time, gets back to ball this time, running the first one hard, will find the boundary, will Sarfaraz Jumani on that occasion. Lovely cut shot off the back foot. The man had a few paces to cover to his left, but he could not do so in the end. That's how good that shot was. That's how good the timing on that one was. The placement as well was spectacular. And guess what? A boundary fetched in the end. Stupendous shot. The cut shot. So good to watch. What a wonderful stroke that was. Will be out there. Will Sarfaraz Jumani to face the last ball of the 13th. This time he cuts straight to the man in the deep. So he'll pick up a single here. 93 for 1 after 13. Are the Petit Panthers. New bowler Kedar Ranade being introduced into the attack. Will be bowling to Sarfaraz Jumani. Here we go. Tossed up generously. Driven away hard through long off. They will stay with a single. Samir Sheikh opting to take strike here. Sarfaraz batting on 48. After that difficult start for Sarfaraz, he's really managed to race over. Batting like a dream at the moment is Sarfaraz Jumani. Samir Sheikh has given him good support from the other end. Kedar Ranade, here we go. Samir Sheikh on strike. Outside the line of off stump, really finding the direction going wrong there. Will be signalled a wide there by the umpire. Down the leg side. Jumani calls him through for a single. They will get another single. This is a sloppy piece of cricket from the dynamic strikers. Leg by signal there by the umpire. Was an overthrow. No one backing up really. Samir Sheikh getting the inner half of the bat there, was looking to play that through the offside. Sarfaraz Jumani just walking the single. He wants to take strike, does Sarfaraz Jumani, with the way he's batting lately. Kedar Ranade, the leg spinner, played away down towards square leg, fine leg for 4. Was a good shot, was a short ball on the pads, or even besides that. Sarfaraz Jumani finds the gap. Superbly paddled in the end. Played the lap shot to perfection there. Did Sarfaraz Jumani. Good shot by the tall man. Jersey number 100. Batting on 52 after that boundary. Picks up a half century, does Sarfaraz Jumani. I don't think his team knows about it, or else there would have been some noise. But that's good to see him reach a half century eventually of just 39 balls. That's how well he has played, because there were a lot of catching up to be done from where they started off from. This time consecutive boundaries, swept away through square leg for 4. Kedar Ranade giving the ball a lot of air. Sarfaraz Jumani is well set. He won't miss out on such dollies. Tossed up well above the eye line. Look at him. Did not even bend on the sweep shot. Just crashed it through the onside. Wonderfully done there by Sarfaraz Jumani. This is quality cricket now from the Petit Panthers. Tossed up again. This time he cuts it hard through extra cover. There is a sweeper in the deep. More towards extra cover. He will keep the batsman down to a single. Sarfaraz Jumani wanted to come back for the second. Was sent back there by Samir Sheikh. Ends the 14th over. 107 for 1 are the Petit Panthers. Adesh Gulecha being called on to break this partnership. We're in the power play overs. So the captain had to employ his experienced bowler. Adesh has bowled 2 maiden overs at the start of the innings. That's seldom seen. Probably the only bowler to bowl 2 maiden overs so far in the tournament. Adesh Gulecha now to Sarfaraz Jumani. Here we go. Looking to go over the top on the offside. Gets an inside edge. They'll pick up a single with the duo. Now it's going to be Samir Sheikh on strike. The partnership now 90 of 50 balls. What a valiant partnership this has been for the Petit Panthers. It has pulled them back into the game strongly. Sarfaraz Jumani, the opener, still out there batting on 58 of just 43 balls. Samir Sheikh with the bat in hand. Adish Gulecha, the bowler. Here we go. Short ball pulled away hard. Down towards long on. Will get a single. Will Samir Sheikh there? Sarfaraz Jumani is itching to keep strike. He's looking at the ball like a football at the moment. He wants to take strike. He wants to make the play. He wants to do damage the bowling of the dynamic strikers. Goes big here. Has he connected or what? The ball is sailing for 6. What a shot. He connected that one beautifully in the end. This is a mighty, monstrous hit. Was on the stumps, making room for himself and swinging that big, huge bat of his. And into the night sky she went, all the way for 6. That is a mammoth hit. That will make any batsman proud. Take that. Adish Gulecha will be under the pump here for the first time in this innings. Goes big again, this time more towards long on. So long on will keep it down to a single. Adish Gulecha has been really economical all throughout. Still has good figures at the end of it all. A ball to go in the first over of the batting power play. What happened there? What happened there? He's given him out, has he? Just let's see what has happened here, because he's been given out, caught behind, or what? Camping low at the crease there. Outside the line of off stump. Oh, it's hit the stumps. He's bowled him. It's crashed into the off stump there, or has kissed the off stump. Well played. Samir Sheikh, whilst he was out there, dies for the cause in trying to up the ante. 32 of just 23 for Samir Sheikh. So the partnership has been broken here, and the Petit Panthers find themselves 116 for 2 after 15 overs. Asad Ali, the bowler, to bowl in the power play. Goes big to Sarfaraz Jumani, and he's got big enough for 6 once again. What a shot from Sarfaraz Jumani. Taking a liking now to the bowling of the dynamic strikers and striking it big. This was a monstrous hit. Take a look at this. Up there in the good length area, he swung his bat. That was a mighty hit. In she came over long off for 6. Take that. Cut away. Straight to backward point. Misfields there as backward point. They're running the first one hard. They will find the boundary. Will Sarfaraz Jumani. Again, much to the delight of the Petit Panthers. This is amazing batting by Sarfaraz Jumani. Taking batting to another level altogether. Short, wide, asking to be hit. He manages to get the ball through backward point and manages to find the ropes along with that. Goes big through the onside. All the way for 4 through square leg. He's turning it on here in the power play. Sarfaraz Jumani. He loves taking the strike. He's in the zone right now. Was marginally short. Asking to be hit. Let's check. Take a look at this one. Yes, it was short. He's in the mode at the moment. Is Sarfaraz Jumani. Found the gap between square leg and mid wicket for 4. Quality batting by Sarfaraz here. He's taking this power play to another level for the Petit Panthers. Consecutive boundaries coming off the bat of Sarfaraz Jumani. Vijit Jain. Over the top she's going. Will stay with a single. Will Sarfaraz Jumani had nothing to do with the second there. Sarfaraz Jumani batting on 80. Great opportunity to make 100. Has jersey number 100 at his back. Asad Ali gets off the mark with his very first delivery. What's more important is that Sarfaraz Jumani is on strike. Now Sarfaraz Jumani, last ball of the power play. If you're wondering how come the power play is, the power play rules are different in this tournament. Once again finds the boundary through mid-wicket. Well done. Vijit Jain has been expensive in this over. What a big over this has been. Sarfaraz Jumani gets another boundary under his belt. Found the mid-wicket fence to perfection there, did Sarfaraz Jumani. This is some meaty blows by Sarfaraz Jumani. 16 overs have been bowled. 136 for 2 are the Petit Panthers. Rohit Durai into the attack. Asad Ali Wakil on strike. Asad Ali's job will be to give Sarfaraz Jumani maximum strike hereafter. Cut away. Sarfaraz Jumani running the first one hard. That we've seen seldom, but he'll come back for the second. Recognized there were 2 runs straight away there, did Sarfaraz Jumani. Yeah, so I was talking about the power play rules. The first 4 overs are batting power play overs, which are mandatory power play overs. And then the other 2 overs, it depends on the batting side when they take it between the 11th and the 16th. If they don't take it by the 15th and 16th become power play overs by default. A single there to Asad Ali. Sarfaraz Jumani known to walk singles. Does not even jog on singles. Saves up his energy for some big hitting. Rohit Durai, here we go. The off spinner being taken to the cleaners this time. He's hit this one hard. He's hit this one high. He's hit this one handsome. Well done. Sarfaraz Jumani is not only turning it out here for the Petit Panthers, he is really blowing them apart. The dynamic strikers, that is. Short ball, nothing ball, asking to be hit. And Sarfaraz Jumani is not going to disappoint on this given night. Here we go. Inside edge there. Luckily it surpasses the leg stump. Running the first one hard. He'll come back for the second. Will Sarfaraz Jumani. So he will keep strike. He is batting like a dream at the moment. Is Sarfaraz Jumani taking the bowling to a cleaners. Goes big through the offside this time. Long off. Will be a mere spectator at the end of it all. What happened there? Misjudged the catch again. Their outfielding, catching has been terrible, the dynamic strikers. This is the fourth catch going down. Check this one out. They had the opportunity to send Sarfaraz Jumani packing. But again, he misjudged the catch. Yes, it was a difficult one. But still, they had to manage to take that because it was a catch in the end. Now blazes away through the offside, adding salt to the wounds of the dynamic strikers. Another boundary to Sarfaraz Jumani. And guess what? He's batting on 100 of just 54 balls. Well played, Sarfaraz Jumani. Very well played. Take a bow. The second centurion. After Ojas Mehta is Sarfaraz Jumani. Only in the 17th over. He's done it in style as Sarfaraz Jumani. 3 overs to go, 155 for 2 are the Petit Panthers, while Sarfaraz Jumani is being congratulated by the fieldsman. Short ball goes through the offside this time. Does Sarfaraz Jumani finds the gap as well to go along with it. This is mind-boggling batting by Sarfaraz Jumani. He is tormenting the opposition, the dynamic strikers that is. Clearly taking batting to a different level altogether, Sarfaraz Jumani. I beg your pardon, it was Asad Ali Vakil with that boundary. I misjudged him to being Sarfaraz Jumani, but it was Asad Ali Vakil with that shot. Coming to the party along with Sarfaraz Jumani. It's good to see Sarfaraz Jumani bat the way he has done so this evening. Has totally torn the dynamic strikers apart. Down towards long off there, will pick up a single. Sarfaraz Jumani walking the single. It's going to be Sarfaraz Jumani now on strike. "44 of just 14 balls. Asad Ali Vakil has just 9 runs in that partnership of 44. Short ball, pulverized through the offside, finds the gap between backward point and short third man. Will pick up a couple of runs here. Will Sarfaraz Jumani as the ball holds up in play. What batting by Sarfaraz Jumani. Getting his 100 in the 17th over. 2 overs were maiden overs that Adish Gulecha had bowled in the beginning, yet they managed to put up such a mammoth total. Goes big through the onside this time. The ball will win the race for 4. Long gone, could not get to it. Sarfaraz Jumani helps himself out to another boundary here. What a shot. Take a bow, Sarfaraz Jumani. Was in the slot, but he had to put it away, and he did it in style in the end. Did Sarfaraz Jumani. This is serious batting by Sarfaraz Jumani. Is the top scorer in an innings here so far for the Petit Panthers and the tournament. Ojas Mehta got his 100 in the last ball of the innings. Tossed up, goes big once again. The result the same, it's gone into the tree. Sarfaraz Jumani. Unbelievable scenes out here at the Air India Cricket Ground in Santa Cruz, Mumbai. Take a look at this shot. Yes, it was up there in the slot. Look at that for a hit. Straight bat presented all the way over long gone, who was a mere spectator at the end of it all. Wow. This will blow you apart if you watch this innings. What a knock. Bowler rattled, wide down towards the offside. He does not know where to bowl the ball to Sarfaraz Jumani. Just a ball now to go in the 18th. 173 has been reached. Once again goes big. Once again, this time will find the fieldsman out there in the deep at mid-wicket. On the bounce to him. 18 overs have been bowled. A mammoth 174 for 2 are the Petit Panthers. My friend Yash tells me that he has jersey number 100 at his back. And he's made 100 as well today. Sarfaraz Jumani. What batting out here at the Air India Cricket Ground in Santa Cruz, KALINA, Mumbai. Goes big again. It's a monstrous hit. This ball too will cross the fence easily in the end. Sarfaraz Jumani, what are you doing? Spare a thought for the dynamic strikers. They have been jolted in the middle. What batting. Oozing class with every shot. With a straight bat. Wonderful follow through. And the ball has sailed over the fence for 6. Goes big again. Airy fairy. One bounce probably into the rope. She went for 4 this time. Managing to find the gap between deep square leg and deep mid wicket. Sarfaraz Jumani taking a liking to the bowling of the dynamic strikers and striking them out of the competition single-handedly with the bat. Check that shot out. Is employing the long handle at the moment is Sarfaraz Jumani. Tossed up, goes big down towards long off, running the first one hard, coming back for the second. They'll complete it easily in the end with Asad Ali Wakil. What's important for the Petit Panthers is that Sarfaraz Jumani is still on strike. They need him to be out there. Goes big again with a straight back. The result is going to be dropped out there in the deep. Has that hit the palm and hit the rope on the full? Yes, it has. 6 being signaled there by the umpire. This is the 5th catch going down in the deep. They say catches win you matches, and you've dropped so many catches, have you? Have the dynamic strikers. There you go. Dropped it straight onto the ropes. Goes back once again. Another chance for long on. In fact, he's going to watch it go through for another 6. Jumani, Jumani, Jumani. Everywhere the ground is speaking. Sarfaraz Jumani. This is really outrageous batting from Sarfaraz Jumani. He is not only pulverizing the bowling, he is insulting the bowling now with the way he's batting. These are nothing deliveries for him. Goes big again. The ball's going high, flying, kissing the moon and coming down all the way for another 6. Another half a dozen runs here for Sarfaraz Jumani. The 200 up for the Petit Panthers. 19 overs have been bowled. Take a look at that. Wonderfully done, Sarfaraz Jumani. Making a mockery out of the bowling of the dynamic strikers. 19 overs, 204 for 2 with an over to come. Sarfaraz Jumani single-handedly batting on 143 of just 64 balls. What batting! Goes through the onside. Asad Ali Wakil will now give strike to Sarfaraz Jumani. Here we go, Sarfaraz back on strike. He is taking the bowling to the cleaners. This is an extremely mouth-watering contest. Here we go. Harshit, the bowler. Jain goes big again through the onside. Will find mid-wicket. Will take a single. He's coming back for the second as Asad Ali Wakil. And Sarfaraz Jumani will complete it in the end. Batting on 145 now, Sarfaraz Jumani. Harshit Jain, the bowler, to bowl the final over. Goes big towards mid-wicket. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. 149 now to Sarfaraz Jumani. What batting by this man. He has taken batting to another level altogether. Single-handedly now batting on 149. The score reflects the carnage that he has really put the dynamic strikers through. Found the gap there, more importantly. Very well done, Sarfaraz Jumani. Now a run separates him from 150. Over the top, she's gone over the bowlers at this kind, going for 4. Yes, it will. 150 comes up here for Sarfaraz Jumani. 153 for the young man. What are you doing, Sarfaraz Jumani? You are really demoralizing the dynamic strikers, bowling and fielders. They have no answers to the striking of Sarfaraz Jumani. This time he goes big. Long on. Will watch it sail over his head for 6. What a strike. What a player. Take a bow, Sarfaraz Jumani. The number of 6s, the number of 4s that he has hit tonight is a record in itself. Wow. How do you do it? Let's learn it from Sarfaraz Jumani. Batting on 159 now. Last ball of the over coming up. Final delivery of the innings. Sarfaraz Jumani on strike. Banged away down towards long off, running the first one hard. Vakil is coming back for the second, but the throw is to the bowler's end. Jumani will eventually make it. Another couple of runs, ends up 161. Does Sarfaraz Jumani take a bow? Well played. Big man really taking the bowling of the dynamic strikers to the cleaners. Well. This batting summary will be one heck of a summary. Check it out. Petit Panthers were put into bat by the dynamic strikers. Sarfaraz Jumani take a bow, 161 not out of just 69 balls. You couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Nobody would have dreamt in their dreams that we're going to get such a great batting display by Sarfaraz Jumani. Samir Sheikh did well for his 32 of just 24 balls. Asad Ali Vakil played his part, 10 of 6. Sachin Jadwar struggled for his 10 of 21. The eventual total 223 for 2. It was Vijit Jain with a wicket in his quota of 4 overs. And it was Adish Gulecha who bowled a couple of maiden overs and picked up a wicket in his 4 overs, bowling economically for only 14 runs. Mihir Shah expensive as expected. Harshit Jain a tad expensive. But now the dynamic strikers, they need 224 runs to win in their allotted 20 overs. We'll get to live action in 15 minutes from now. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned in. Thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bayside Sports School Dad's Cricket Championship. This is the second innings now commencing between the Petit Panthers and the Dynamic Strikers. Now, finally, it's the Petit Panthers with the ball in hand. Pushed away, will pick up a single, will Sandeep Singh, and get off the mark. Now Rohit Durai on strike. Worked away on the onside. Will pick up a single and get off the mark. Will Rohit Durai straight away. Sandeep Singh, the batsman there, plays it well down towards short third man. Will pick up a single, will Sandeep. Now Rohit Durai back on strike. They're going to need big, smooth partnerships to the dynamic strikers from here to even try and challenge the score being put up. 223 is what they managed, did the Petit Panthers when they batted. 224 being the target. If they were to get out there, it's going to have to be some special knocks by the batsmen of the dynamic strikers. They're going to have to take full toll of this power play. Sandeep Singh on strike. Eric Bacha, the bowler. Well bowled there. What happened there? Has he given him out? Has he given him out? Yes, he has given him out. But for what? Caught behind? No, the catch was not taken. Was it leg before wicket? That could be the only reason why. We're going to have to see what happened exactly on this particular delivery. Ball pitching, coming back in, striking him just beneath the knee roll. The umpire felt that was going on to hit the stumps. So a big wicket here for the dynamic, for the Petit Panthers. Sandeep Singh having to walk back to the pavilion at the score of 5 in the very first over. New batsman in Sameer Bhansali. Off the back foot, straight to extra cover. Completes the first over. 5 for 1 are the dynamic strikers. Now Sachin Jadwar into the attack. Opened the batting, now opening the bowling. Quick single taken there, he completes it in the end. Batsman's down on the floor. Sameer Bhansali, the batsman there. Short ball played away off the back foot. In fact, it's probably beaten the wicketkeeper. We'll have to watch the replay on this one. Not quite sure what happened out there. Lucky escape there for Sameer Bhansali, picking himself up a boundary. Sachin Jadwar with the ball. Sameer Bhansali on strike. Played away through the offside. Straight to point. 214 runs required. Well. In exactly 110 balls. This is going to be a daunting target for the dynamic strikers. They have to find a way to settle in quickly, get the boundaries and sixes as early as they possibly can. Last ball of the second coming up. Played away between extra cover and point for a single. That single brings the second over to a close. 12 for 1 are the dynamic strikers. Played away for a single there. Rohit Durai, the batsman. Now Sameer Bhansali on strike. Pushes it into the offside for a single. Does Samir Bhansali. Now brings Rohit Durai on strike. When the Petit Panthers batted, they were only 10 runs in the power play. The first 4 overs, that is. Eric Bacha to Rohit Durai. Played away off the back foot straight to extra cover, asking him to wait. So that is a dot ball. Every dot ball will put pressure on the batting unit. It's not going to be easy to try and chase down such a mammoth total. You have to bat on fire if you were to get out there. Down the leg side. Has given him! Well. A long shout. The umpire had a close look at it. He thought over it for quite some time and then raised his finger. Let's see what happened out here. Wanting to play that one down the leg side. The umpire reckons that would go on to hit the leg stump. Batsman disappointed. And they lose their second wicket to the dynamic strikers. Eric Bacha picking up another LBW under his belt. It was a very loud appeal. They kept appealing till the finger went up. 14 for 2 are the dynamic strikers after 2.4 overs. New batsman Ketan Rai has come in to replace Rohit Durai. Let's see how Eric Bacha fares here. A couple of wickets to the left arm spinner. Now Ketan Rai on strike. Outside the line of off stump, choosing to leave that one. Smart call there by Ketan Rai. It's important for him to feel confident out there. A leave or two will only make him bat better after that. Last ball of the third over coming up. Worked away on the onside. Well fielded there by mid-wicket. They will settle down for a dot in the third over. At the completion of the third over, that is 14 for 2 are the dynamic strikers. Sachin Jadhav to continue. Samir Bhansali on strike. Driven away. Behind square on the offside. Will pick up a boundary. Man out there sweeping in the deep. Unable to get to the ball. Lovely cricket shot by Samir Bhansali. Open the face at the time of contact to get the placement right. This is a stupendous hit. Lovely stroke. Had 4 written all over it once it left his bat. That will make him feel a lot more better in the middle. Samir Bhansali, that is. Sachin Jadhav, what is his response going to be? The first ball of the over has been put to the boundary. Under the pump, Sachin Jadhav. Here we go. This time driven away straight to mid-off. Will pick up a single. Will Samir Bhansali? So a boundary followed by a single. Ideal start to the over. They need a bit more. 11, close to 11 runs in over they need from here. Sachin Jadhavar with the ball. Ketan Rai now on strike. Looking to go hard through the offside. Unable to put bat to ball there, Ketan Rai. Ketan Rai on strike. Sachin Jadhavar, the bowler. Here we go. Short ball. Looking to cut that one. Unable to put bat to ball there. There was some width offered. All he needed to do was get bat onto ball. Wasn't able to do so. 3.4 overs. Behind the 8 ball at the moment are the dynamic strikers. Sachin Jadhavar to Ketan Rai. This time straight to extra. No single in there. A good comeback by Sachin Jadhavar in the over. 3 dots to Ketan Rai after conceding a boundary of the first ball of the over. 5 runs have come off the over. Last ball to go in the power play. Looking to cut that one hard again. Beaten all ends up outside the line of off stump. Completes the power play. 19 for 2 are the dynamic strikers. Sachin Deshpande now with the ball. Looking to cut that. Will pick up a single. Will Samir Bhansali and bring Ketan Rai on strike. Ketan's already busy asking for guard of the umpire. Wicketkeeper up to the stumps. So they have to bat in their creases. Now the wicketkeeper is going behind now to the pacer Sachin Deshpande. Two Sachins in the lineup for the Petit Panthers. Looking to cut that one hard, unable to put back to ball there. Sachin Jadhwar. Down the leg side, will be signalled a wide there. What happened there? Making room for himself there, Ketan Rai. But unable to put bat to ball. They're appealing for caught behind, I believe. Ketan Rai, the batsman, yet to get off the mark, has faced 8 deliveries. Has Ketan Rai. Sachin Deshpande goes over the top, and the ball will fall in no man's land eventually. 3 fieldsmen were converging. Long on, long off, and mid-wicket. But nobody was able to get to the ball. Ketan Rai finally gets off the mark in the 9th delivery. Samir Bhansali now, 12 of 9 himself. Facing up to Sachin Deshpande. Outside the line of off stump. Misses it altogether. Don't forget, we have Sarfaraz Jumani with the shirt number 100. Here is Samir Bhansali with shirt number 99. Jersey number rather. Straight back to the bowler. Completes the 5th. 22 for 2 are the dynamic strikers. New bowler being introduced into the attack. Kashif, the bowler. Kashif Sheikh into the attack. Bit of a misfeel, a fumble by the wicketkeeper will give them a single. Now brings Samir Bhansali on strike. Can Samir play the innings that Sarfaraz Jumani did? To be honest, There's almost nobody who could match up to that because of the number of sixes that he hit. Different level altogether. Sarfaraz Jumani managed 164. Can you beat that? Kashif Sheikh, the bowler. Samir Bhansali, the batsman. Tossed up, beaten there was the batsman. Had the keeper have collected it, the story might have been different because he lost his footing, the back foot that is, did Samir Bhansali. But to his fortune, the wicketkeeper did not get it in the nets, that is in the gloves. Off the back foot into the onside. Running the first one hard. They're coming back. Okay, this could have been tight. Stuttering was Ketan Rai. But he went back quickly, Samir Bhansali, thereafter. Once he seen the stutter. So no damage done. Kashiv Sheikh. Now bowling to Ketan Rai. Played away off the back foot. Fine leg, unable to stop the ball. This ball will go into the ropes for 4. They need such luck, do the dynamic strikers. All they need to find is runs, and only runs. Ketan Rai finally getting a boundary under his belt. Their shot, fine leg, misfielding and giving away that boundary in the end. They have enough runs on the tank, they believe, do the dynamic strike, Petit Panthers, I beg your pardon. And they certainly do have enough runs on the board. They can afford this because they don't really find any batsman here trying to match up to Sarfaraz Jumani's knock. All you need is quick partnerships. Let's face it, a couple of big, quick partnerships. Has been cleaned up. The off peg has gone for a toss. Well, Ketan Rai, his struggle comes to an end. And Kashif Sheikh picks up a wicket. Take a look at this. Yorking himself, completely missing the line of the ball there, Ketan Rai. Wanting to flick it on the onside. All he managed to do was miss the ball. And the ball went on to hit the off peg. 29 for 3 are the dynamic strikers after 6. Played into the offside. Will pick up a single. Now we'll bring the new batsman Dhaval Siroya on strike. Sachin Deshpande. Bowling his second over. Played away into the offside for a single. Now brings Samir Bhansali on strike. So far they've struggled to keep abreast with the required run rate. This will make their life all the more harder. Because the way, to be fair, the Petit Panthers were in a similar position in the 6th over. But then it was the blistering Sarfaraz Jumani, who took the batting to another level and turned the game on its head single-handedly with the bat. Who is it going to be? Can Samir Bhansali play a similar knock? Sachin Deshpande outside the line of off stump will be signalled a wide there by the umpire. Rightly so. Samir letting that one go by. He knew that there was a wide ball to be had. Good judgment there by by Samir Bhansali. Driven away, straight down towards long off. Will pick up a single. Will Samir Bhansali and bring Dhaval Siroya now on strike. Sachin Deshpande, here we go. Looking to go hard through the offside, unable to get back to ball there. Dhaval Siroya. He needs to join in the party here. We need to see fireworks taking place with the bat at the Air India Cricket Ground in KALINA, Santa Cruz, Mumbai. Outside the line of off stump, beaten in the end. Completes the 7th over. 33 for 3 are the dynamic strikers. Played away into the offside. Dot ball there for Samir Bhansali. There wasn't a run there. It was good that they did not run on that particular delivery. 191 runs needed in 78 balls. How do you get them? The only way is to go bonkers in the middle. Samir Bhansali has to start hitting sixes and fours like crazy from here after. Beaten, very well bowled there. Asking the question has been given. Samir Bhansali, it's not going to be his night tonight. He has to depart. Very well bowled there by the bowler. Kashif Sheikh beating him in the air. Going for the expansive extra cover drive. The wicketkeeper does very well this time round to hold the ball and take the stumps. So they lose their fourth to the dynamic strikers at the score of only 33. Suddenly 3-3 for 3 becomes 3-3 for 4. Pawan Patel, the new batsman, facing up. Will run a quick single here. Will Dhaval Shiroya. Well done, Dhaval, for calling him through for the single. Tossed up. Played away off the back foot for no run to the bowler. Kashif Sheikh, the bowler. Tossed up. Looking to go hard through the onside. Missing the ball altogether. Survives the appeal though, does Dhaval. Brings Pawan Patel on strike. Tossed up. Goes down towards long on. Will pick up a single. Will Dhaval Siroya there. 8 overs have been bowled. 35 for 4 are the dynamic strikers. Sachin Deshpande with the ball. Looking to pull that one. Has missed it. The umpire's finger goes up here. Anti-climax out here at the Air India cricket ground. Was looking to pull this ball. Dhaval Siroya, the batsman there. The ball kept low. The umpire thought that it was going in to hit the middle stump. Good delivery by Sachin Deshpande. And the dynamic strikers have been rocked again. Well bowled there by the bowler. In fact, it's been called a wide. So that ball was besides the tram line by the looks of it. Dynamic strikers. Played away on the onside. Goes through the offside. In the air she went. There is a man sweeping out there in the deep. He'll keep it down to a single. Tossed up. Driven through extra cover this time by Pawan Patel. Much needed boundary for the dynamic strikers to ease the nerves in the dressing room. Yes, it was pitched up, but the extra cover drive was played to perfection. Took it on the full and did not look back after that. Wonderful strike for Pawan Patel. And finally, the dynamic strikers breaking the shackles with that boundary. A piece of advice from the wicketkeeper to the bowler, ran to the bowler and then came back into his position. Let's see what he told him. Sachin Deshpande played away off the back foot, sent back by the batsman, by the non-striker. Harshit Jain there. One ball to go in the ninth. 41 for 5 are the dynamic strikers. They're struggling at the moment, are the dynamic strikers. They haven't been able to put up a substantial partnership. Wickets have tumbled at regular intervals. Just when you thought that a batsman is in, he gets out. No doubt the bowling of Petit Panthers as well has been good, just like their batting. Dynamic strikers, the scoreboard pressure getting the better of them. Not easy to get down to that total, 224 that is. It will put any batting lineup under a lot of pressure. Well bowled, well played. Look good there did Pawan Patel on that defense. 9 overs have been bowled. 41 for 5 are the dynamic strikers. Now it's going to be Nikhil Javrani with the ball. Left arm spinner. Down the leg side. Will be signaled wide there by the umpire. Harshit Jain, the man on strike. Off the back foot into the offside. She'll go. Will pick up a single. Well, Harshit Jain and give the strike back to Pawan Patel. We need to see a fight. There's no doubt they're going down. But can they fight from here? The dynamic strikers. Can Pawan Patel and Harshit Jain form a formidable partnership? Worked away on the onside down towards long on. Will pick up a single. 181 of 65 balls is a crazy number. You are never getting there. So the writing is on the wall for the dynamic strikers. Back to the bowler. Harshit Jain there. What can the duo do? We're going to have to wait and watch. Full toss played away on the onside. Half sweep, half paddle. Will pick up a single, will Harshit Jain. Now brings Pawan Patel on strike. Pawan Patel facing up to Nikhil Javrani. Straight to extra cover. Dot balls are not going to help their cause. They need to bat for the net run rate hereafter. They need to keep in mind that they need that strong, the net run rate that is. Down the leg side will be signaled a wide there by the umpire, rightly so. A ball to come now in the 10th. In the 9th, I beg your pardon, to complete the 10th, that is. Pawan Patel on strike. Down the leg side again will be signaled a wide there by the umpire again. Just losing his direction, Nikhil Javrani. Probably wanting to bowl wicket to wicket. Just trying a bit too extra there. The bowler Nikhil Javrani, I felt. Now will be signaled a wide there by the umpire. Tossed up, driven away through the offside. He's timed this well. He's placed it even better. Picks up a boundary, does Pawan Patel finally to complete the 10th. The scoreboard moves on to 52 for 5. Take a look at this. Took it on the full and beat the fieldsman at long off completely in the end. Long off was relatively a lot more straighter. That's why he found the fence in the end. Did the batsman Pawan Patel on that occasion. So whilst the players take drinks, we'll bring you live action in 4 minutes from now. 10 overs have been bowled, 52 for 5 are the dynamic strikers. Sachin Deshpande now with the ball. 52 for 5 is what the dynamic strikers total reads. Can they increase the run rate? Can they fight out there? Harshit Jain goes down the leg side for a wide. Harshit Jain and Pawan Patel have to go from here. 10 overs, 170 odd runs required. The only way you're cut downing the runs that you've given away is by going big yourselves. You got to go bonkers. Come on, dynamic strikers. This time straight to cover point. No single in there. Look like they're going through the motions. They've already given up, and that's the last thing you want to see in a batting unit, because the net run rate at the end will play its own part. So you need to reduce the margin. You know you're going down, but go down fighting. Down the leg side again will be signaled a wide there by the umpire. Sachin Deshpande bowling out here. Harshit Jain on strike. That ball kept low, perilously close to the off stump. How did that miss the stumps? The bowler perplexed. Everybody surprised. Harshit Jain would be breathing a sigh of relief because that ball never rose from the ground. Now Harshit Jain on strike to Sachin Deshpande. Deshpande is bowling out in this over, in his fourth over. Slower one, drilled through the onside, will pick up an easy single. Will Harshit Jain? Oh, good boot work there by the fieldsman out there in the deep. Picked it up with his boot and caught it easily in the end. Some nice soccer skills out there. Now it's going to be Pawan Patel. Come on, Patel, strike it big. Let's see some penetration. Let's see some fire. Let's see some competition. Well bowled, well played. The timing on that one was sublime. Really extra cover, having to chase it down all the way, because Sarfaraz Jumani was not at all interested to come in and stop the ball. He's saying, I've made the runs, 164 single-handedly. I don't need to make the play in the field. Was walking many singles, was walking towards the ball at that time, but it was extra cover who chased it down to long off. Believe you me, there was some shot from Harshit Jain there, from Pawan Patel there. Now Harshit Jain will be signaled a wide there, rightly so. A ball to come in the 11th. 57 for 5 are the dynamic strikers. So far it's been the Petit Panthers right from the word go. Pawan Patel. Harshit Jain on strike, in fact. Completes the 11th. 57 for 5 are the dynamic strikers. Nikhil Javrani with the ball. A couple of balls have been bowled in the over. A boundary coming off the bowling of Nikhil Javrani. Pawan Patel getting that boundary under his name. Tossed up. Straight to cover point. Misses the ball altogether there, Pawan Patel. It's Pawan Patel on strike. We have a bit of a technical glitch. But Pawan Patel is bareheaded. Down the leg side will be signaled wide there by the umpire, rightly so. Was a big wide. Nikhil Javrani now bowling from the pavilion end. Worked away on the onside. Will pick up a single. Will Pawan Patel. Now brings Harshit Jain on strike. Nikhil Javrani with the ball. Harshit Jain on strike. Full toss. Just played away into the offside for a single by Harshit Jain. Harshit Jain on strike. Tossed up. Will be signaled a wide there by the umpire, rightly so. Through the offside. Should pick up a single there. Should Harshit Jain. Good for soccer skills out there in the deep. Keeping the batsman down to a couple of runs, was it? By the looks of it, was probably a single. Harshit Jain on strike. Come on, Harshit. Let's see you strike some out here. Straight to extra cover. Singles and twos are not going to do it for the dynamic strikers. There's no doubt they're going down for sure. But can they just light up the atmosphere? Can they just show that they are still fighting? Can they show that they're still alive? They have bat in hand here. They have to make the play. It makes no sense to keep allowing the bowlers to bowl and not even try. You go down fighting, but fight. Don't just look for singles and twos. Look for the boundaries. Make the play. Try and hit a six. Do something as a batting unit. Harshit Jain goes off the back foot through extra cover. That's a good shot. It will bisect the fieldsman out there in the deep. Much better hit from Harshit Jain there. Threaded the needle really. Found the gap through the offside. Beat shot extra cover first and then beat the fieldsman out there in the deep at long off. And the sweeper sweeping in the deep. Much better shot. Much better intent by Harshit Jain. Much needed for the dynamic striker. This time goes big, straight downtown. And the ball will be collected by the fieldsman standing at long on. Picks up only a single there, does Harshit Jain. With that single, now it's Pawan Patel on strike. Suraj Shetty now in with the ball. Pawan Patel will be probably signaled a wide. Yes, it is. A ball to come in the 13th. 76 for 5. Goes over the top down towards long on this time. Will pick up a single. 77 for 5 after 13 are the dynamic strikers. Seven overs, 147 runs required. How do you get there? You probably can't. It looks impossible at the moment. Kashif Sheikh now the bowler. Short ball, pulled away behind square. The ball's racing into the fence. It whacked. It will beat the man at square leg standing in the 30-yard circle who was giving chase. Much needed boundary for the dynamic strikers. This time it was Pawan Patel. Well played, Pawan Patel there. Rode the bounce. There was some turn. The ball did turn square, which enabled him to pick up the boundary in the vacant square leg region. "81 for 5 now. We're in the 14th over. It will be batting power play after this over, because they haven't taken the power play before this over. So now the 15th and the 16th will be power play overs after the 14th over is done. Kashif Sheikh with the ball. It will be Pawan Patel on strike. Short ball, worked away on the onside. Will pick up a single of the first ball. $143 more runs required. "40 balls in store." Harshit Jain on strike. Kashif Sheikh, the bowler. Chopped it on. Went on the back foot, wanted to cut that through point. All he managed to do was get an inside edge onto the stumps. Harshit Jain, after looking good for a while in the middle, has to walk back to the sheds. Take a look at this ball. Pitching just outside the line of off stump. Coming in from there, looking to cut the ball. A tougher shot to play off the off spinner. Finds his poles ruptured. And they lose their sixth, do the dynamic strikers at the score of 82. Pushed away straight back to the bowler. Cut away through the offside. Will pick up a single. A ball to go in the 14th over now. 83 for 6 is what the scoreboard reads. The dynamic strikers, that is. Pawan Patel, the batsman, on strike. Driven away towards long off. Was a good shot there. Sarfaraz Jumani, the fieldsman, there doing the fielding. Signaling the power play. 14 overs have been bowled. 84 for 6 are the dynamic strikers. Eric Bacha into the attack. Eric has picked up a couple of wickets in his 2 overs, giving away only 7 runs. Bowled in the power play, being introduced again in the power play. Eric Bacha, that is. Bowling the 15th year is Eric Bacha. Bowling to Pawan Patel. 140 more runs required of 35 balls. You're never getting there. But let's see something dynamic from Pawan Patel, who has been batting out there and was almost a boundary. The fieldsman getting around it and keeping it down to a couple of runs there. Pawan Patel, the batsman. Batting on 22 of just 17, Pawan Patel. Current run rate is exactly 6 runs per over. They needed to go at 11 point something. Chance goes a begging. Pawan Patel lives to fight another day. Picking up a single eventually. Now it's going to be Kedar Ranade on strike. Played away off the back foot. Down towards mid-on. Will pick up a single eventually in the end. Will Kedar Ranade there. Brings Pawan Patel back on strike. .88 for 6. Their innings never got going. The dynamic strikers, that is. They've really struggled, have the dynamic strikers. Tossed up, goes over the top, does Dhaval Patel. We're in the power play overs. Will manage to find the ropes over mid-on for 4. Good cricket shot from the bat of Dhaval Patel. That Pawan Patel, I beg your pardon, that was required just to make him feel better in the middle. Dynamic strikers need the runs. It does not matter how they come, but they need big runs with the dynamic strikers. Now a ball to come in the 15th. Played away fine towards short fine leg. Will pick up a single. Will Pawan Patel and brings the over to a closure. 15 overs have been bowled. 93 for 6 are the dynamic strikers. Sachin Jadwar into the attack to bowl his third over and the 16th over in the power play. 93 for 6. Dynamic strikers. Played straight to cover point there. No single in there. If you're wondering how come the power play, That's because the rules of the power play are different in this tournament. The first 4 overs are batting power play overs, mandatory power play overs, that is. And then it's the batting side that decides when to take the other 2 overs in between the 11th and the 16th over. If, like in this case, they don't take it by the 14th over, the 15th and the 16th over become mandatory batting power play overs. Appeal only by the wicketkeeper, not the bowler. You're never going to get a decision on that. Leg by signal there by the umpire. Now it will be Kedar Ranade on strike. Let's see what we have in store for Kedar Ranade. How does he go about his business? .93 for 6. We are in the 16th over. 131 runs required of 29 balls. Even AB de Villiers can't get there. Straight back to mid-off. .3 overs. 94 for 6. Dynamic strikers. We need dynamic batting from you. Bowled him! Looking to access the boundaries on the onside in the power play. Missing the ball altogether, Kedar Ranade. And he has to walk back to the sheds. Take a look at this. You miss, I hit, says Sachin Jadhavar. And a poor shot from Kedar Ranade sends him packing. 94 for 7 are the dynamic strikers after 15.4 overs. Ankit Buddhadev, the batsman. Sachin Jadhavar, the bowler, pushed into the offside. A delayed appeal for single. Delayed decision there for a single. Eventually they take the single. Gets into the crease there, does Ankit Buddhadev. A ball to go now in the power play. 95 for 7. Pawan Patel batting on 28 of 22 on strike. Let's see a big shot here. Pawan. We're in the last ball of the power play. Steps out. Misses the ball altogether. Completes the 16th. 95 for 7 are the dynamic strikers. Eric Bacha bowling to the left-handed Ankit Buddhadev. Here we go. Tossed up, inviting the big hit. Was completely baffled. There was Ankit Buddhadev missing the ball altogether. That's the first ball he's bowled like that as Eric Bacha inviting the big shot. Has the field for it. Let's see what he bowls in the second ball. Again goes for the toss-up. Pulled away on the onside there. Good boot work by the fieldsman at mid-wicket will keep the batsman down to a single. That single now brings Pawan Patel on strike. 128 runs required of 22 balls. Mathematically impossible. Humanly impossible. Pawan Patel on strike now. Eric Bacha the bowler. Tossed up, goes big down towards long off. Will pick up only a boundary eventually. Was that Jumani out there in the deep? After making 164 runs, nobody will say anything to him even after the misfield. Dhaval Patel there, Pawan Patel, I beg your pardon, steps out. Hits it straight to long off. Does not get his body behind the line. Does Sarfaraz Jumani out there in the deep and concedes a boundary. Pushed away into the offside. This time towards Jumani in the deep for a single. That's all that it'll be. The 100 comes up for the dynamic strikers. Came off in the previous run itself. Now 101 for 7. Couple of balls to go in the 17th over. 123 runs yet required of 20 balls now. Getting the inner half of the bat there. Ankit Buddhadev. He's still out there. That's more important, most important for the dynamic strikers. They don't want to lose any wickets from here. That's the only way that they can get as many runs as they possibly can, because that'll be a partnership in itself. Now Pawan Patel on strike. Eric Bacha the bowler. Here we go. Steps out. Goes down towards long off. Will beat the man out there in the deep. Good shot there from Pawan Patel. The Lone Ranger fighting it out. That's what you want to see. Boundaries and sixes. Eric Bacha there. Wasn't a bad delivery, but was particularly a good shot. That was a huge hit all the way for 6. Wonderful strike. I felt it went a bounce. It went on the bounce to the boundary, but no. It went all the way for 6. What timing on that ball. Creamed it away, did Pawan Patel. 17 overs have been bowled. 108 for 7 are the dynamic strikers. Now Sachin Jadwar with the ball, bowling from the far end. Will be bowling to Ankit Buddhadev. Well bowled. The wicketkeeper had to take that well over his waist there. This goes to show you how much of effort he put behind that ball. Did Sachin Jadwar. Ankit Buddhadev looking to play that through extra cover, unable to put bat to ball there. Ankit Buddhadev with the bat. Worked away on the onside. Will pick up a single. Will the left-hander Ankit Buddhadev now brings Pawan Patel on strike. Partnership developing out here. 15 of just 10 balls. Let's leave the match equation besides, because they're never getting to 224. But just the way the Petit Panthers have fared tonight. First with the bat, now with the ball. Pushed away into the offside. Will pick up a single. Will Pawan Patel to the man in the deep. Brings Ankit Buddhadev now on strike. The manner in which Sarfaraz Jumani batted his opposition out. Managed 164 did Sarfaraz Jumani, single-handedly that too. Managed 161 of 69 balls. In between, what are we watching? Another pole ruptured, another wicket down, and Ankit Buddhadev walking back to the pavilion. Well. Just when a partnership seems to be developing, they find a way to break the partnership. This time it was Sachin Jadhavar doing the job for his side. Medium pacer. Pitching, inside edge onto the stump. Looking to work that one on the onside there. The batsman Ankit Buddhadev. All he managed was an inside edge onto stumps. So now the 7th wicket down at the score of 110 are the dynamic strikers. Sachin Jadhavar to the new batsman. Loud appeal has given him. Can you believe it? On a hat-trick is Sachin Jadhavar. Well bowled, Sachin. Let's take a look at this replay. Straight ball, missing a straight ball, to be honest, to the umpire. Ball was headed towards the leg and the middle stump is what the umpire reckoned. And another wicket goes down for the dynamic strikers. Petit Panthers not allowing their opposition to get away. First with the bat in hand, now with the ball in hand. Vijay Jain, the new batsman on strike. Sachin Jadhavar with the ball. Right up there. Well bowled. Equally well played there by Vijay Jain. 18 overs comes to an end. 110 for 9 are the dynamic strikers. Kashiv, the bowler. Kashiv Sheikh, that is. Bowling to Pawan Patel, the lone man who fought his way out. 40 of just 28 balls for Pawan Patel. 11 balls, 114 to get. You're never going to get there. But let's see Pawan Patel back on strike. No, it will be the new batsman Vijay Jain to face up. They're going to have to do a lot of thinking, the dynamic strikers. Don't forget they won the toss, selected to field first. Thereafter, it spelled carnage for them. Let it be ball in hand, let it be bat in hand. They have struggled. Now Vijay Jain on strike, facing up to Kashiv Sheikh. Tossed up, inviting the big shot, missing the ball altogether. The wicketkeeper had no clue of that ball. He too missed it. And byes will be signalled over there. Now Pawan Patel back on strike. Tossed up, beaten out to the line of off stump, straight to the wicketkeeper. Stumping opportunity he felt in the wicketkeeper. Wasn't to do so, wasn't to be so. Driven away down towards long off. Will pick up a single in the end. Played away on the onside. The appeal was loud and vociferous. Was given out there was the batsman Vijay Jain. And their agony in the middle comes to an end. Dynamic strikers was found in front. Plum leg before wicket. So the match does not go into the 20th over. It's all done and dusted within the 19th over itself. The dynamic strikers managing only 113. Nelson was needed in the last over. Wasn't to be the case. Petit Panthers were put into bat. Sarfaraz Jumani, take a look at that. 161 of just 69 balls. Samir Sheikh 32 of 24. Asad Ali Wakil not out 10 of 6. In the bowling department there, it was only Vijay Jain and Adish Gulecha who picked up a wicket apiece. Dynamic strikers in return managing only 113 for 10. It was Pawan Patel top scoring 42 not out of 31 balls. Thereafter, Samir Bansali played well for his 15 of 18, not good enough on the given evening. Arshad Jain managing only 12 of 19 and Rohit Durai managing 5 of 7. So it was in the bowling department. It was Eric Bacha who fared really well with the ball, picking up a couple of wickets, giving away only 29 runs in his quota of 4 overs. Kashiv Sheikh stood out there, 4 wickets, giving away only 70 runs and picking up 4 wickets in his quota of 4 overs. Sachin Deshpande, 18 runs he gave away only and picked up a wicket in his 4 overs. And Sachin Jadwar managed 3 wickets for just 15 runs in his quota of 4 overs. Well done, Petit Panthers, winning the match by a mammoth 110 runs and sealing the deal for themselves. Do stay tuned in. We're bringing you the second match which starts in 15 minutes from now. So don't go anywhere. Do stay tuned in. Thank you.